The 18th century, spanning from 1701 to 1800, marked a period of profound transformation across the globe. It was an era of intellectual ferment, scientific discovery, and social change. The Enlightenment, a philosophical movement emphasizing reason and individualism, swept through Europe and America. This era witnessed the birth of new nations and the challenging of old orders. From the crowded streets of London to the rural farmlands of colonial America, life in the 18th century was as diverse as the people who lived it. While the seeds of the Industrial Revolution were sown, much of the world still operated at the pace of a horse-drawn carriage. This essay delves into the daily lives of people in this pivotal century, exploring their work, leisure, and the events that shaped their world. The 18th century witnessed significant technological advancements that laid the groundwork for the Industrial Revolution. One of the most notable inventions was the steam engine, pioneered by James Watt. This invention revolutionized transportation and manufacturing, paving the way for factories and steam-powered ships. Another key innovation was the advancement of textile manufacturing. The invention of the spinning jenny and the power loom increased the speed and efficiency of cloth production. This led to the growth of factories and the mass production of textiles. Cities in the 18th century were vibrant centers of commerce, culture, and innovation. London, Paris, and Boston bustled with activity. Shops and markets lined the streets, offering a wide array of goods. Coffee houses became popular gathering places for intellectuals and businessmen to discuss the latest news and ideas. However, urban life also had its downsides. Overcrowding, poor sanitation, and disease were constant threats. Crime was rampant, and fire was a constant danger in cities built largely of wood. Despite these challenges, cities attracted people from rural areas seeking opportunity and a better life. In contrast to the bustling cities, rural life in the 18th century remained largely tied to agriculture. The vast majority of people lived in small villages and worked the land. Farming methods had changed little for centuries, and life revolved around the seasons and the harvest. Families were large, and children worked alongside their parents from a young age. Life was hard, and poverty was commonplace. However, rural communities were often close-knit, with neighbors helping each other in times of need. And social structures. Hierarchy and inequality. The 18th century was characterized by rigid social hierarchies. At the top stood the monarchy and the aristocracy, wielding immense power and privilege. Below them were the landed gentry and the growing merchant class, followed by artisans, shopkeepers, and laborers. Social mobility was limited, and one's birth largely determined their station in life. The Enlightenment ideals of equality and individual rights were beginning to challenge these traditional structures. But true social change would come later. Culture and entertainment. The pursuit of leisure. Despite the hardships of daily life, people in the 18th century found ways to entertain themselves. In cities, theatres drew large crowds with plays, operas, and musical performances. Public gardens and parks provided a respite from the urban hustle and bustle. In rural areas, traditional festivals and celebrations marked important occasions throughout the year. Storytelling, music, and dance were popular forms of entertainment. Taverns and inns served as social hubs where people gathered to drink, gamble, and socialize. Key historical events. Shaping the world. The 18th century witnessed a series of pivotal historical events that shaped the course of history. The American Revolution from 1775 to 1783 saw the birth of a new nation founded on principles of liberty and self-governance. This event had a profound impact on political thought and inspired revolutions around the world. Another significant event was the French Revolution from 1789 to 1799. This tumultuous period led to the overthrow of the French monarchy and the rise of Napoleon Bonaparte. The French Revolution's ideals of liberty, equality, and fraternity continue to resonate today. Influential figures. a legacy of progress. The 18th century produced a remarkable array of influential figures who left an indelible mark on history. Benjamin Franklin, an American polymath, made significant contributions to science, politics, and literature. His experiments with electricity and his role in drafting the Declaration of Independence cemented his legacy as one of the founding fathers of the United States. In the realm of music, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart composed some of the most celebrated operas and symphonies of all time. His genius and prolific output continue to inspire and captivate audiences today. Conclusion. The enduring impact of the 18th century. The 18th century was a time of immense change and upheaval, laying the groundwork for the modern world. The technological advancements, social and political revolutions, and intellectual ferment of this era continue to shape our lives today. From the rise of democracy to the Industrial Revolution, the 18th century's legacy is vast and multifaceted. As we navigate the complexities of the 21st century, understanding this pivotal period in history provides valuable insights into the forces that have shaped our world. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of the 16th century. If you found this journey fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more voyages through history.